to Sortboard. I'm Monkey of the Sortboard crew, and today, for Sunday, I am going to be playing a Falcon deck by a Jason Sketch, who's another content creator that I enjoy watching. This is a deck he made a few months ago, I think, um, called All You Need Is a Shield and a Yo-Yo. I watched him play it on one of the videos, and I'm just now kind of getting around to trying it out. It seemed like a good idea when I saw him play it. It is mostly looking to create a little combo between his Vibranium Microwave upgrade and a handful of things, Clarity Purpose, some other stuff to kind of like help him generate some extra damage from the microwave, and also Slingshot and Command Team. So you're trying to make sure you're playing Slingshot every turn, using her a couple times, and bounce her back to your hand. So yeah, that's pretty much the premise of the deck. And I'm going to be going up against the Spiral because, you know, remember when it was a few months back. We all went through the Mojo Mania mini campaign, and I had some stuff going on, so I could not play in the match against Spiral, so I didn't get to play against her. So I'm kind of, this is my attempt at making up for that. And so I'm going to play against Spiral solo. This is just standard Spiral. Start out with the Game of Mojos setting. And I have the rest of the deck right here. So let's go ahead and shuffle everything and see how things go. So I have one extra hand size. So I get 7 cards up front. I think Quinn Carrier is really good. Let's see. I think Cosmo will probably be good since I can always see the top of the deck. Let's go ahead and throw away these. Start with this. Okay. Gonna make this work. Oh, nice. Get Battlefield Awareness right away. Alright. So, yeah, let's get going. So, search. Sorry. Let's see. Discard 1 card in your hand. Search for a bird card and add it to your hand. So we're going to discard strength numbers and go searching for my resource. Let's see, what's it called? Not aerial recon. Where is that? Falcon's flock. There we go. All right, and let's go and get stuff going. So get up Queen Carrier and use Genius, got Cosmo, and I think go ahead and get out Falcon's flock. Just help me pay for more stuff. And then flip, and we can see what the top card is. Definitely want to get rid of that one. So, Cosmo is going to let's have her thwart yeah, thwart 1 off of Search Spiral, and we'll say the top card is a Treachery. And then Falcon will thwart 2 off of Search for Spiral. And after the last one's removed from here, reveal the top card and place 3 threat here. Oh, cornered already, so flip Spiral to her cornered side. This will cause a rune revealed. So reveal the top card of the show deck, shuffle this card into the show deck. So Mojo in the middle now. And shuffle this one in. And place 3 right there. So Mojo in the middle is each obligation gets an acceleration after we draw, discard, and obligation draw. Oh, I meant exhaust for that. That's my turn, so off to a good start there. Hate to burn through my resources, but you know. Alright, so the main goes up by 1. And she needs some counters. So after she activates, place 1 teleport counter here. Alright, so she's going to swing at me for 1 plus the boost, which I'll just go ahead and take it. So 3. And then she gets a counter. And then we get a counter card. Choose a non-wild resource type, then each player draws 2 cards and discards each card in their hand with the chosen resource type. Let's do science. Let's just lose bird's eye view. There's the vibrating microwave. And now we get to go. Alright, let's go ahead and get out the vibranium microwave because that is very important to our kit. Let's go ahead and get out soaring acrobatics. I think that's gonna be probably really good to get out soon. Yeah, let's see what top card is. Let's just swing at Spiral for 3. And so I don't mind if this one comes out. So I'm not gonna have her get rid of it. I probably could have done something with the Queen Carrier. Oh well. Let's go ahead and draw it ready up. So Mang's 1. She attacks me for 1 plus boost. There's fetch quest. So I take 1 damage, and then I get a counter card. Surge. So if she's in corner, place 1. teleport counter on her. If she is escaped. Okay. So she would be at 3 now. So I would flip her. Because, yeah, she activated and then this happened. So, remove all of them. Alright. And search. Obligation. This has an acceleration, so I will need to flip down and deal with this one. I should have. I held on to this specifically to like take advantage of that. Didn't even think about it. Oh well. Alright, so it is player phase. Don't want that. So Cosmo is going to thwart one off of fetch quest and say this is an obligation, so we don't deal with that. Let's see. I think getting out, draw their fire will be good at some point in the future. Oh, I should have vibrating microwave that. I completely forgot. Oh well. And then we will get out Kid Omega. These two. And after Kid Omega enters, we're going to exhaust Queen Carrier to generate that science resource. Remove 1 threat from each scheme. And then we are going to... Let's go ahead and thwart 3 off of Fetch Quest. I'll flip down and discard an identity specific card from my hand to get rid of drawing near. Oh, this should have triggered already. Which replaced 1 up to the past. And now I'm getting rid of that. Mojo in the middle says I draw a card. And Kid Omega is just going to thwart. Let's see. What's something beneficial for me to go ahead and get out? Probably not this turn. Probably save that, popping that for next turn. Okay. I'm trying to think if fetch quest would be useful. So we'll take 2 out the main with Kid Omega. And then, well, no. We'll take 2 off of Search Spiral. And then this goes on the bottom. So each enemy attack needs overkill, and then when anyone takes damage, increase about 1. Alright, let's draw. Ready? There's Clarity, which is good. Soup Kitchen. Okay. Alright, So, Mang is 1. She schemes for 1 plus boost. Just for 2. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot. Flip this over. So, she should have schemed for 2 more. Then this would be my encounter card. So, place 1 on Pursuit by the Past, and it gains Surge. Gotta remember to flip that over. Card Shark. 7 hit points. So after attack, you take indirect damage equal to the number of... Okay. So I need to deal with that one. Alright. Let's go ahead and get us... So I need to kill Card Shark this turn. Out. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. I could do that with 6, 7. Okay. But I do need to swing with Sam. So, Thor swing Stinger just to get out Soup Kitchen for later. And then we will get out White Tiger. So get to draw a card. Ooh, Captain America. Okay. So, I'm gonna exhaust that to give myself clarity of purpose. And might as well go and become Captain America. And I need to go fetch this Captain America card. Which I think maybe here somewhere. There it is. Of course. Forgot. It wants to take it away from me. Okay. So. Add Captain America's shield to my hand. And we'll flip. We will exhaust Clarity Purpose, do 1 damage to me. But instead, we'll do that to the Vibranium Microwave, which will bounce and hit the Card Shark. This will generate for Captain America's shield. I'm going to need to reorganize this turn. And let's go ahead and swing 3 at the Card Shark. White Tiger will deal 2, and Cosmo, let's see, will swing for 1. Let me get my camera reoriented. And I'll say there's an obligation on top, because I don't want an obligation. And that will take out Card Shark. Okay, that's not that big a deal. We're gonna have Kid Omega. Go ahead and thwart 2 off the main. And then I think hold off on anything else. So So let's draw and ready up. So many resources. So main goes up 1. Spiral scheme for 1 plus the boost, which is this one. So just for 2. Then I get the counter card. Bounty. Attach to the minion of the highest. If cannot, gain search. Game of cards. Draw 5 cards. Choose and discard 5 cards from your hand for each. Oof. Okay. Oh, too many cards. Okay, so set that over here. Draw 1 more. And then for each printed resource, discard stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 of each. So discard and upgrade or support you control. Wait, choosing this. Oh, wait. So I can't do damage to her anyway yet. Unless I really burn through Searcher's Spiral. I might be able to. Alright, let's... Yeah, let's do fists. So, get rid of all my fist cards. And then we'll get rid of these. And have to... discard 2 upgrades or sports. So let's discard 1 clarity. And I get reciprocation. Alright, let's start trying to make some progress. So let's go ahead and just take 2 damage to remove 3 threat from here, which will real cornered. Nice. So we have to flip her. Let's put this here. Then when we reveal the next card, and this one becomes the one we use, this gets shuffled back in. So we're back in Game of Mojos. Alright. I don't have anything ready. Slingshot back up. I should still do some stuff with her. So let's go get our air recon. And since I have a fresh deck, let's go ahead and have Cosmo finish off fetch quest. Which in player order, each player may search their deck for a card and play it for free. Let's see what I got. See what's worthwhile. Battlefield awareness might be good. That'll really boost me up. Maybe getting out command team would be good. That way I can start making more use of of slingshot. So Hawkeye will pay for slingshot to come out this turn. And Twin Carrier is going to pay for a clarity. And alright, let's get to work. So I'm going to use a clarity to pay to bounce the shield back to my hand, which will deal 4 damage to the enemy. And then we will use Vibrating Microwave to negate the damage, so that will bounce over to her. And Slingshot will thwart once, ready back up, thwart again, and hold on to White Tiger. No, White Tiger will go ahead and attack 2, and then I've been really forgetting about my ability. So I'll just swing acrobatics to do 3 damage to Spiral, which will defeat her. And this comes back with 15 hit points. I'll use Power Leadership to get the shield back out. I think that finished off White Tiger, so she should be discarded. And then in the phase, after I draw back up, which I'm gonna flip. So I can heal this next turn. And draw it to a hand size of 7, and Slingshot will come back to my hand. Alright, so main will go up by 1. She'll activate against me, so schemes for 2+ boost, 3+ boost, so 4. We'll give her a teleportation counter, and then go ready up. Alright. So we get Troll. Comes in with tough and 7 hit points. Takes initial damage from science resources. And then Evil Alliance. This will have my Nemesis come to play. This takes me to 5. So, move each counter from here. And then flip discard. Find your Nemesis and put in play. Find your Nemesis side scheme, put in play, and shuffle the rest in. That was good timing. I'm flipping down. So it's got 5 hit points. Quick Strike. After Viper activates, discard 5 cards from the counter deck. We'll see if I can manage to do that much damage. Alright, so wish I had a good way to ready up. So we need to heal. And then I guess we'll flip. So let's see what top card is. Gunslinger's Quick Strike. When this minion engages you, you may spin that to... Okay. To hurt the minion. Let's go ahead and get out Battlefield Awareness. So I've got a little bit extra discard when I need it. Let's get out a second command team. And then I guess this may be a good time to draw their fire. So we need to get out Slingshot. She'll come out with 3 hit points. And gotta start whittling some of his threat down. It's a little too high for my liking. So have her thwart. 2 off-service solutions. So I'll set that command team to ready back up, and then she will thwart. Another 2 off of Serpent Solutions. And let's see. 1, 2, 3. Don't quite have enough. So let's get on Maria. So switch our cards, strengthen numbers. Okay. It's good. Let's go ahead and shrink the numbers. And oh wait, did clarity, so exhaust vibranium, and we'll use that to pop stuff on the troll. So he's not open. So shrink the numbers, exhaust all 3. Draw 3 cards. Okay. Which one of you was a fist? That'd be real nice right about now. I think, yeah, I'm going to do Air Recon. Go ahead and give myself this Gunslinger. Because the Quick Strike's not going to matter. And I'd rather have that when I need it. And there's not much else I can do. I guess I could ready Maria up just to finish off Serpent Solutions. The next time we need to get this main down. Alright, so might as well get out Stinger. And she is going to get one off the main. And they'll hold on to these two and draw up. They're already up. Alright, so main goes one. And Spiral will attack me. Sadly, this will flip her back over. So for 2. I am going to draw their fire. So I need to do this when the villain phase begins. So discard, draw their fire. I do not need to exhaust to defend to the end of the phase. So my defense is currently a 4. It'll be this card that is the boost. And yeah, 4. I'll defend it. So after this resolve, place 1 on Super the Past. And I take no damage. And Troll hits me for 2, but I defend, take no damage. Viper hits me, or activates. And discard the top 5 cards in the counter deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take no damage, and then encounter cards. So there's Gunslinger, which I defend and take no damage. And Dark Designs, place 1 on Pursuit of the Past. And then the Villain Schemes. 2 plus boost. 3 plus boost. Good grief. Okay. And 1 more, I'm super fast. Alright, okay. Now it's player phase. So let's go ahead and start doing damage. Doing stuff. Oh, Slingshot would return my hand. So let's go ahead and play Slingshot with the Queen Carrier. And wish I didn't have these 2 up in ways. So I think Cosmo is oh, she flipped. Is that brought 2 escape counters? So threat currently can't be removed. So I need to go ahead and take 2 damage to move 3 from this. That is not search for Spiral, or that's not cornered. Let's take 2 more damage. Move 3. There's cornered. So now she gets to flip. And these get shuffled together. And gotta deal with this stuff. So we're gonna have Cosmo. Uh, Cosmo's gonna attack Viper. And it's gonna declare the top is an obligation, so we can get rid of that. Okay. I am going to we're gonna use Red Wing to bounce the shield back to my hand, which will do 4 damage to Viper. We'll knock them out. Maria is going to thwart 2 off main. We're going to use Power Flight to do Bird's Eye View, remove 3 threat, and then discard the top card and remove an additional one. So we'll get out Captain America's shield again. And let's Bob the Gunslinger. So we can defeat that one. Yo-Yo is going to hit Spiral for 2. Command team ready to back up. And she's going to hit Spiral for another 2. And then we will, my command team, Clarity, to get shield back out. And that will, for our brand new Microwave, we'll go ahead and do 1 damage Spiral. Hold on to the last one. So we're going to swing at Spiral for 3 and 4. Oof, dragon. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and exhaust a recon to deal that to me as a face down encounter card. And then we're going to flip and throw it up, and away. And then I'll draw my 6. And get another encounter card. Hopefully she doesn't scheme too much this turn. Alright, so Mang is a 1. And then she schemes for 2+ boost. Oof, for 5. Which gets acceleration, and she gets a teleport counter. And I get to resolve 3 encounter cards. So there's my dragon. Family Matters. Each support is blank. That's annoying. And Dark Designs. So is not in play. So flip this card. Find Nemesis minion and reveal it. Viper comes back out. Nothing else to do. So luckily, I did avoid a scheme. And none of this has guard. I don't have much damage in my hand. Okay, so I think I just... Oh, slingshot bounces back. I think I should win this turn. So let's flip, and when Curie gets slingshot out. Fist to bounce the shield back, and we'll do 4 damage to Spiral. And then we will play the shield again. I didn't resolve all the retaliate that I got from that. Oh well, doesn't matter. And then we will chunk the shield again to kill Spiral. Kind of down to the wire here. I kept getting stacked up. Oh, I would have had to pay for... yeah. Probably would have had to pay for a slingshot with the energy. Because I can't Queen Carrier currently. But luckily I did have that, so I didn't cheat. I don't have to roll back too much. Or any at all. But yeah, this was Jason's Sketch deck. I'll link it down below if you are interested in checking it out. It was a fun one. I really liked that it kind of, was built around like 2 separate ideas and like trying to make them work, and like it was still efficient. A lot of times when I try to like build around 2 different concepts, it falls flat because I'm trying to do too much. Or like my deck is just too many cards and I just can't get what I need. This is trimmed down to a nice clean 40, so you're gonna get what you need pretty quickly. It works really well. The Clarity and Vibranium Microwave combo is pretty good. It's pretty good. So Jason, thank you for making this deck. And if you like this video, please give like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you liked. Let me know if there's any other heroes or decks that you want to see me play in the future. I am always open to suggestions for anything I should play, whether it's villains or heroes or decks or whatever. If you like this deck, go check out Jason's deck. Check out his channel. He does that and a podcast. He did his main channel, and he has a podcast, Sidekicked, where they talk about allies. And I think that's all I'm rambling for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.